Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm J Cartwright, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing UFC 201 Rose Namajunas versus Karolina Kowalkiewicz. I think that's how you say it, because I've been saying it wrong for a very long time for a few videos, and I don't think anyone's corrected me. You guys should have corrected me, because Karolina deserves some respect on her name, for real. Like, she is a beast. Every fight I've seen her in, she has done like extremely well, and she's deserved the win. Now this was a great fight. This was a fight that I was looking forward to because I am a fan of Rose Namajunas. I really like her. I'm rooting for her. I'm kind of following her career now, basically because I think she's hot. But she's also a very, very, very good fighter, so I respect that. I also respect the whole cutting her hair, because she didn't want, like, this isn't a beauty contest. I think she said something like this is about fighting. Like, she's really dedicated to this, and I respect that, innit? Also, Karolina, I respect her too, because every fight I've seen her in, I think I've seen her in 3 fights now, and she has just done her thing, innit? Now, I knew this fight was going to go to decision, because every women's fight that most of them, basically, most women's fights that I watch go to decision. And like, usually I'm like, I don't want it to go to decision, and I didn't want it to go to decision. I wanted a definitive outcome, but it was so entertaining and gripping that like I don't mind, because like, in the first round it was very equal. I didn't know which way it was going to go. I think Rose won that first round, to be honest, at the end of it. But while they were going, through it and whatnot, they were both staying on the outside, coming in, giving each other a couple jabs, and I think Rose was winning most of those altercations. And then I think she got into a clinch up against the cage, and then like she kind of took her down, but I think Karolina had her back, but then Rose done some spinning thing and eventually got into like I think it was either full guard or half guard, and then but there was only 10 seconds left to go. But that was just amazing. That was super exciting, because you never knew who was going to win that altercation, because both of them had just great moves to get out of things. Like, both of them were putting in the work, and then in the second round it was basically clinch city. Like, there was just bare clinching going on. I think Rose had Karolina's back up against the cage, and they were in the clinch, but Karolina was putting in work. She was kneeing Rose to the body. Like, I think she was putting out the most damage, to be honest, in that situation. And it's very wild to see, because like, obviously when someone has their back against the clinch, you think that person is at a disadvantage, but that just shows how amazing a fighter Karolina is, and how competitive this match was, because like, she was in a bad position, but she was still putting in work, and Rose was still putting in work too. She was still like getting a couple punches through and whatnot, couple hits, but she just took Rose took so many knees and elbows to the head. Like, I thought it could end at any time. Like, it was just mad. And after that whole clinching stuff stopped and they finally got separated, you could definitely see that Rose was very tired. She wasn't really in the peak form that she was at the beginning of the match, so she didn't really have that maneuverability that she had before in the first round. So that was kind of disappointing. And I was looking at it, I was like, from there I thought, she's probably gonna lose. But I swear, she came out of that, she hit Karolina with a 1-2 combo, and she was still in the fight. Like, there was no point where Rose was just standing there taking punishment. Like, even though it seemed like she had low stamina and whatnot, she was still throwing punches, and she was still hitting Karolina, and like, it was still dangerous, and Karolina knew it, and Rose knew that Karolina was dangerous too. It was very, very, very tense. And then I think I don't even remember what else happened in the second round. Was that when they got on the ground? No. The third round was where the ground game came into play. Like, I think they were in a clinch? No, Rose fell on the ground. Rose fell. I don't know how she fell, but she fell and she kind of done a roly-poly. She got back up, and then Karolina just ran in to give her that work. Like, she was up against the cage. She went in with the tie clinch. She was trying to punch her up, trying to knee her, trying to do all that stuff. And then I think Rose somehow got her on the ground. And yeah, Rose was in a couple bad positions. And then like there was loads of like flipping and rolling around. Like, it was amazing. Like like anyone could have came out the winner. Like, there was so many times where Rose was in like a terrible position. She was in side back mount a few times. I felt like it was gonna be, you know, curtains, because she got a couple hammer fists to the back of her head, and it was a madness. But there were also times where it looked like Rose was trying to go for a submission. She was trying to, you know, get a sneaky submission off in full guard and whatnot. And she was holding her own on the ground, definitely, even on her back. And it was really interesting. I think we got all aspects of MMA in this match. We had the stand-up, which was excellent from both ladies. We had the clinch game, which was excellent from both ladies. And we had the ground game, which was excellent from both of them. And I think this, like, I've never seen... Usually when I see... fights and there's clinching up against the cage involved, it's like a guy trying to go for a takedown and they just hold each other up against the cage for like 30 seconds, and it's really boring. But with these girls, like, they went up against the cage, and this was the most interesting and exciting clinching I've probably ever seen, because anyone could have came out on top. And yeah, I really enjoyed the fight. But at the end, Karolina came out with the win. You know what, I can't even be upset about that. I'm upset about that for Rose, but you know, Karolina deserved it. Like, I haven't seen her put in a poor performance yet. She seems like she's really on this thing. She's really dedicated, and I got to put some respect on her name. Definitely. So yeah, congratulations to you, Karolina. And yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this fight in the description. I mean, in the comment section below. Pardon me. And yeah, we can have a discussion about it. By the way, I didn't actually watch all the fights on UFC 201. This is the first fight that I've watched. I'm gonna watch the Tyron Woodley versus Robbie Lawler fight. So let me know in the comment section whether I should watch the rest of the fights on the card, or if they're not worth it and that sort of stuff. Let me know what you thought of the fight, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you want to check out the rest of my UFC videos, you can click on the playlist on the screen. And yeah, as I said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.